Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. Welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be my April TBR, so talking about all of the books that I hope to read in April. So I do have a lot of anticipated releases coming out in April. However, I don't think that I'll be able to read all of them in April, so some of them I'll probably read this month and some of them I'll probably read in May or whenever I'm in the mood to read that kind of book. So the first book or books that I'm going to be talking about are all very much related, so I'm going to talk about them all together, and that is the Crowns of Nyaxia books by Carissa Broadbent. So I'm going to be rereading The Serpent and the Wings of Night. The sequel to this, and one of my most anticipated releases of the year, comes out in April 14th, I think. And the audiobook for this comes out on the 11th. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook to reread this, and I'm going to annotate it this time. If you didn't know, I read this last year and it was one of my best books of 2022. I'm so excited to reread it, and I'm so excited for the sequel because of how this one ended. So I will be picking up both this one as a reread and then the new release, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, when that comes out. But I will also be picking up the novella that is kind of set between them. You can read it at any time. It's called Scorched Roses, I believe. And that is a novella set in this world. I think it's following different characters, but I believe we meet those characters in the Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And so Carissa has said that you can read it at any point. Like, you could even read it before The Serpent and the Wings of Night, but you might get the most out of it if you read it in between the two. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reread this one, pick up Scorched Roses, and then pick up The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. There's so many titles that I have to remember. So I'm going to read those three for sure in April. And then I believe that Carissa Broadbent is coming out with another book also set in this world, but it's more of like a standalone. It's called Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. But I think that one comes out like way later in the month, either on the 25th or the 27th maybe. So I'm going to try to pick that one up when it comes out and like read it in this month. But if I don't get to it right away, then I'll be picking it up in May. So lots of Carissa Broadbent books. And I'm really excited because of all of the Carissa Broadbent books that I've read, this was by far my favorite. And I'm just so excited to be back with these characters and just see what's going to happen. I can't wait for the sequel. It's going to be amazing. She's done like teasers and stuff, and I'm so excited. Another fantasy romance that I will be picking up in April is A Fate of Wrath and Flame, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure. By K.A. Tucker. I will be buddy reading this with my best friend Rachel over at Raven-Haired Reader. We have had this on our TBR for a while, and historically, our fantasy romance buddy reads have not gone the best. But I'm really hoping that this is the one that's gonna break the curse, because I have not like overly high expectations for it, but like I have high hopes for it. I really hope that I'm gonna love this. I haven't read anything from K.A. Tucker. I know that she wrote The Simple Wild, but I really hope that I like it. I don't know anything about this one. If you're new here, I don't really give great synopsises ever, so if you're curious, I'll give you the title and the author, and you can certainly go look it up on Goodreads. But yeah, I will be buddy reading that with Rachel, and we're planning to read it kind of earlier on in the month, so it'll probably be one of the first books that I pick up in April. That might be it for fantasy romance for my TBR, because I'm in more of a romance mood, I think. Honestly, at this point, I have no idea what reading mood I'm in. I'm just kind of like going where the wind takes me at this point, but I'm feeling more romancy. Emily Henry has a new book coming out this month. Again, it's later in the month. It comes out April 25th, but that one I will be picking up when it is released. Like, absolutely. It's called Happy Place, and I have loved all of Emily Henry's adult romances. Some people shoot like 2 for 3. I am 3 for 3, and I'm hoping to go 4 for 4. I've given all of her other adult romances 5 stars, and they're like some of my favorite romances of all time. So I'm really hoping that this one can hold up. I'm a little worried though that my expectations now are going to be like unachievable, but Emily Henry has never let me down before. So I'm really hopeful for this one. I'm also hoping to get to The Bride Test by Helen Huang. This is the second kind of companion book to The Kiss Quotient. This is on my 23 books to read in 2023, and I really loved The Kiss Quotient. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good, and I picked this up recently in a Half Price Books, and I'm just like, I'm ready to read it. So it's very short. It's less than 300 pages, and it just sounds like it's going to be cute, and I really enjoyed the first book, so I'm hoping that this one is also going to be a good time. I should also say I'm on spring break right now when I'm filming this, and I still have a couple days left in March, but if I don't finish any of these books up here in March, those are on my April TBR as well. Just saying. Hopefully I finish them before April, but you never know. Also, the Fiance Farce by Alexandria Bellefleur is coming out. This is the author who wrote the Written in the Stars series, which I absolutely loved. This is a sapphic romance, and it looks so cute. This cover is so stunning. I love the pink. I can't remember what day this comes out on. The 15th? The 18th. It comes out on the 18th. So as long as I'm still in like a romance reading mood, I will be picking this one up when it comes out. Ooh, the next one on my TBR I'm really, really excited for. And it is All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. I have ordered a physical copy of this. I have the audiobook for it. I love Mariana Zapata's slow burn romances, and this is a slow burn single dad romance. And I've been meaning to read this for well over a year now, and now is the time. I'm so hyped to pick this one up. I cannot wait. This will be one that I probably read earlier in the month because I'm like so excited for it, and oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I also really want to get to the next Salacious Players Club book, which is called Highest Bidder by Sarah Kate. So this is the 5th Salacious Players Club book. It just came out in March. I think the synopsis of it sounds interesting. It's like mom's ex-boyfriend, I think. So it's like younger girl, older guy. But I am interested in picking that book up because I have liked the rest of the series. So I want to pick it up, and then I'll be able to pick up the books as they come out. I know the next book is like going to be all about one of my favorite characters. It's called Madame, and oh, I cannot wait. Okay, and then the last book that I'm going to put on, or books that I'm going to put on my April TBR is Spy Family Volumes 7 and 8. I want to read both of these this month. I've been picking up like about 2 every month since I've started reading them, and I just really, really love them so much, and I want to kind of catch up so that I can pick up them as they come out, but I didn't want to binge the whole series because I wanted to make it last, but at the same time, I want to read more than one at a time. I really love the Forager family, and Spy Family has now become one of my like comfort reads. So I definitely want to get to those in April. So yeah, those are all of the books that I'm going to put on my April TBR. Some of them are subject to change because again, I am a mood reader, and I really like to read whatever I'm in the mood to read. But at the same time, I'm like strict with myself on like TBRs and like what's on my physical TBR. So I really have this like inner battle with myself, but hopefully I can just have a really good reading month. I'm very excited about all of these books. So hopefully I have a good time. Let me know down in the comments down below what books you plan on reading. If you have any anticipated releases coming out in April, I think I have like 4 or 5. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, you can let me know by liking and subscribing down below to help support me and my channel. And thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!